Hi and welcome to a new vlog episode here on the Yarnandy channel. I'm Andrea, and in this vlog I share with you what projects I finished during the last month, what I've been working on, and any plans for the future or any events that are coming up. So if you have something to work on, pick up your project and join me for a few minutes to see what's been happening during the last month, and leave a comment below with what you're working on right now. Every episode I read a comment from the previous episode. On last month's vlog episode, Wendy Gibbs 4210 commented, "That capelet is gorgeous and the little summer top is so pretty. I'm looking forward to working with both patterns in the future, though I might need wider straps on my top, I think. I haven't worked much with cotton before, so that will be a learning experience. Thanks for the useful tip about hook size." The nice thing about these tops is that you can adapt the strap width to your desired width, so you can stop decreasing when you're happy with the thickness of your strap, and you will see in the tester photos how wide each tester has made their straps according to what they want. We can start with the whips. I am now working on the second side for the dress version of the top that I showed you last month. I finished the first side. It's quite big, so it will not fit in the frame. I've left these stitch markers here because they mark every 10th row, and I need to make the back side have the same length. And this is how wide the straps are. They're 5 stitches wide as opposed to just 1 here, and a bit of width will be added when I make the edges here. This past month I've been working on this piece and the finished project from the same pattern. So this is the first sample, and during last month's vlog you saw just the lace. This part was finished, but the back wasn't done yet. I was just working on it then. This is how big the bottom is, and it's very comfortable to wear because it's so fluffy. And you can see that the narrow straps become a bit wider when you add some width from the neckline and the armhole finishing. So in this one I added 1 row of single crochet stitches and 1 row of half double crochet stitches to the neckline, and it creates this little edge with the little holes that you see, and on the armholes there's just 1 row of single crochet stitches. And I still need to take photos in this and to send it to Berlin because this will be their sample. So this is size 4, which has 10 centimeters of ease, and the dress I'm making in size 3 because I want to wear it without ease. The differences between this and the dress come in here on this piece here. On the dress you will notice that there is no increase until the waist. So this part will be down here, and then the lace starts. And this is not yet blocked, so it will grow a bit in length once I block it. So this piece is made of 1200 meters of yarn, which is one big cake, and I have the second one here and I've been working on it. So these are quite a few options in the pattern. If you get the pattern, you will see that you have the option to make a top or a dress, and for the top you might want to start with the increases right here at the underarm. You can grow and open up, or you can make it straight and add a little peplum with the lace increases, or you can make it straight and add a big peplum which becomes a skirt, so you have a dress. I think this is a very exciting pattern, and I can't wait to share with you what the testers are making. And I actually wrote a blog post about this. It's another one of those project diaries in which I detail all the steps that I went through while designing and then writing up the pattern and making the sample or samples. And there are currently 3 such blog posts, and I will add more as more projects begin. So I've been focusing mostly on this during the past month. And one more important thing that I've been doing is filming videos for short rows and editing them, and you've seen them. I just published 2 of them with the left-handed version too, of course. And there are 2 more tutorials, one for short row bust shaping and one for working this kind of short rows and stacked short rows, which you use for the straps for these tops. Because you don't use a regular return pass with these, you use a short row return pass, and you need to know how to work in the end of such a short row. And then I also show you how to finish off the edge on each side and how to start the second strap. All of this is in a separate video which I prepared in advance, and it will be published when the pattern is published. So that will happen at the end of May. Another work in progress that I've actually made some progress on is this project that I showed you last time. I hadn't made a lot of progress on it, and now there's a lot more. I don't know how much you can see. There is a pattern that will be obvious like this on the horizontal, and I am almost finished with one pattern repeat, which will theoretically reach the middle of the cake. And now you see why I don't recommend mixing light colors with dark colors in custom gradients. I made this mistake before knowing what it would look like in the end, so all the gradients that I design from now on will have the same lightness or darkness throughout the cake. I'm not a fan of how this looks, but I hope in the end it will be okay. It will be a symmetrical gradient. So this one will go to the light blue, and then it will go back to purple through the dark teal. This is a TV project for me, so it will not be ready very soon because I keep making mistakes and having to frog. It's not a pattern which you build up automatically. You have to actually look at the chart or think. And yes, this is the same purple as here. And there are 2 gradients that go in completely different directions. I like this one a lot more, and in the future I would keep the mix between the purple and the teal and add some other dark cold color in the middle. I think that would work much better. There is one more whip. I started this when I had a bit of free time, and this is very similar to the fillet shawl in construction. It has the same shape. This is the front of the fabric, and it uses a lacy stitch with yarn overs and skipping stitches, and this is just a part of it. I'm going to keep the rest of it secret, but it will involve yellow and things that buzz. I am still developing the mosaic part for the edge of this, and I am still not succeeding. I tried some version and I didn't love it, and I tried again, and this is a long-term fun project. So that's it for whips, and the only finished project from this past month is this, but I think it's big enough. It is 1200 meters in total in this piece, and it took me a couple of weeks to make. 3 weeks, I think, with the development of the pattern at the same time. One more thing that I've been doing this month has been preparing my contribution to an event that's upcoming now in May. There will be a 2-day event called the Tunisian Crochet Summit with 14 participating designers, and each of us has prepared a class all about Tunisian crochet. So you have from the very basics, introductions to Tunisian crochet, to more advanced discussions about hooks, for example, or introduction to techniques, and I will be talking about shaping. As you know, I am very much interested in shaping, and I will share with you all the different methods through which you can shape your Tunisian crochet project. And I'm not talking just about garments, but a lot of different kinds of projects. So the event is free. It happens on the 10th and the 11th of May. And if you want to have access to it outside of these 2 days, you can also buy a VIP pass, which gives you access to all of the content of the summit without any time limit. So you can watch it whenever you want. And you also get a booklet with information from all of the designers and all of the presentations, and you get a pack of patterns from all of the designers as well. So if you're interested in that, I will leave an affiliate link below in the description. And yes, that is the only way I will make any money from the content I contributed to this event. So if you want to get the VIP pass, I recommend you do it before the event happens, because the price will change and it will be double after the event ends. And I think it's a good value if you buy it now before the event starts, as opposed to later. It will still be a good value, but if you have the opportunity to get it at half the price, I would choose the former. But if you just want to see the videos, tune in on Friday and on Saturday, and you can watch all the contributions. They are not very long, so it's not a day-long event. You don't need to block off your whole day to watch the videos. You can take a few hours. I think you can even watch them on fast forward if you want to. That's what I usually do. And I'm actually excited for this event, even though I wish that all contributors would get a percentage of the sales, because it's their contribution as well. If I organize such an event in the future, I will make sure that all the participants get a percentage of the sales, regardless if they actually brought in affiliate sales or not, because I think that would be more fair for everyone involved, because all of them contribute their hard work and they should be compensated, even if they don't yet have a big enough audience of people who are willing to buy a package from someone they barely know. This is always a great deal for the designers with an established audience and who've been doing this for more years than the newer ones, because they have bigger audiences and a higher chance to make sales. That's my personal opinion, and I will check the terms in the future events, because I said I wouldn't participate in such bundles anymore. But again, this is a new kind of event, and I wanted to participate because I think it's nice to have a lot of us Tunisian crochet designers in one place with our contributions. I think it's going to be nice. Many of us will also have live interviews during this event, so during the 2 days you will also be able to hear us live. Of course, I will be live at an hour that is suitable for me, so most people in North America will probably just be waking up or starting their days. Oh well, you can't have everything. We also need to have a work-life balance, and that means working normal hours for our time zone. So I think I will be on the interview at 5 p.m. Central European Time, 12 or 1 p.m. for the East Coast in the US, I think. Something like that. So it's not super early either. For all the folks in Australia, it's going to be way too late. I hope that replays of these interviews will still be available after the event. That would be nice. Now, as for plans for the future, near future, so I have to finish the second sample for this summer dress. And yes, I have ideas for more such dress patterns, and I don't know when they will happen. Maybe I will have another collaboration with Sparvole and they will give me some more yarn to make a dress with ripples. So I would like to make something where the gradient goes like this. And I showed you in the previous vlog episode one of such pattern with short gradient. And I think that would look so nice in an A shape. So it grows as it goes down, and with the waves, I think it would look fabulous. Or chevrons, but waves first and chevrons later. And I already have this shaping, so I would use this with wider straps, so the neckline is narrower. And yeah, I think that would look nice, but not for this summer because we are already going to have to start testing autumn and winter patterns. The plan is to start writing some autumn patterns, start testing some of the shawl patterns that I have written already. And if you see here something, someone requested that I make a video detailing how to make a standalone tape for the jasmine lace pattern, but I decided that that would not be a good idea, and I will make a video for a different lace pattern. So this is another one that I invented based on the same type of construction, and I will show you how to make this in the near future. The whole thing, it's repeated. And I made a very tiny version as well. I wanted to sew this on the edge of a shirt, which I have not finished because I failed. But if that shirt is ever finished, I will put this on and I will show you. So this is one design, and I also designed another one. These are all quite old, so they're not from this past month, but this is another lace design. Same type of construction where you have this repeating shell and then you have the cute lacy bit on the bottom. And you can make these as long as you want and then sew them on things, or you can just start making them right on the edge of your project. This would actually look cute on the edge of a neckline like this. Yeah. So the plan for the near future for videos is to publish the ones that I already have, of course, prepared, and to make at least 2 videos for these patterns. I don't know if I'll have time to write them up and make written patterns with charts as well. If I have time, I will do it. If not, at least we will have the videos. So that's it for updates for the month of April 2024. Let me know what you've been up to during this past month, which of these projects you liked the most, and if you'd like to make one of your own from these projects. If you're going to join me in the Tunisian Crochet Summit, I would love to see you there. And let me know what plans you have for May. Then we can review them at the end of May and see what happened in the meantime. As always, please sign up to my email updates if you want to know when I publish more videos, patterns, pattern tests, and if you want me to invite you to the events that I take part in. Subscribe to this channel if you're interested in seeing the new videos. Make sure you ring the little bell. So I thank you so much for watching again, and I will see you soon. Bye!